Never fails, I always pick the wrong direction to pull the curtain. It always ends up opening first before I close it. All right, here we go to our specialty awards for the evening. So these are outside of like our Outstanding Musician Awards and our Years of Recognition and all that. So I'm gonna give out some outstanding, I guess you could call them like outstanding section person or outstanding instrumentalist for that particular area of the band. Again, these are all inclusive of all of our students year-round, because we recognize that we can't have all of our students all of the time, particularly in the spring semester, because we have so many awesome folks that are going off to South or Perry or doing vocational or CCP, and they're not able to join us 8th period for band. So we still want to recognize them and include them in all of our awards. So the first awards that we're going to be giving out, I'd like to give out the Outstanding Brass Award, and this person who has been an outstanding person in the brass section throughout the entire year, and has been a leader, stepped up, really knows their part, knows their music, and is something that other folks aspire to, and that is Miss Lexi Lumbert. Next, we have the Outstanding Woodwind Award, and this is a person who, and I'm not sure if she's with us here tonight or not, but she is one of those students who is sort of very quiet most of the time. Occasionally, you might get a little something out of her, but like I said, for the most part, she's quiet, but she always knows her music. She was always working very hard. I know she was practicing at home very diligently, especially during marching band season. She's not with us this semester, but she worked very hard during marching band season. The Outstanding Woodwind Award goes to Miss Lexi Six. And then finally, our Outstanding Percussion Award. And this award goes to somebody who's has been, again, a great leader-like behavior in the section, somebody who has been willing to move around in the section if we needed them to, and just very enthusiastic about band and percussion section in general, and that goes to Mr. Gage Walter. Okay, next we're going to move to our most improved. Oh, I'll give out one more award. Yeah, I'll go here. All right. We'll go to our most improved musician. I picked just like in the jazz band, I picked a guy and a lady for our most improved musician award. And they're both in band for their first year, but these two students have been extremely hardworking and dedicated to the band, and practicing as much as I can. Every time I see them, they're playing something or holding their instrument, even going so far as going and taking private lessons outside of school and outside of rehearsal on their instrument. And so our most improved musicians for this semester are Mr. Colton Maurer and Miss Maddie Heredia. All right, and now we're going to move on to our other awards that are specialty awards, not necessarily for seniors, but I do want to recognize these folks. I believe, they received, all of these students received these awards at our awards ceremony last week. So if you can, just go ahead and stand and be recognized wherever you are. The winner of the, excuse me here for a second, of the Orion Award goes to Miss Savannah Ritter. Congratulations, Savannah. Then recognized by the United States Marine Corps, the Semper Fidelis Award, Always Faithful. That award went to Mr. Matt Gentry. Congratulations, Matt. Wherever you are. Back where it is. And then we have the Louis Armstrong Award, which I believe I gave these out last week, and if not, then so be it. But in addition to the certificate that these people received last week, they'll also be getting a small statuette. So the Louis Armstrong Award is given to a student who has been outstanding in the jazz program, has been a leader not only in their musicianship, but also in their character. And that award goes to Miss Savannah Ritter. And then finally, our, I guess it's sort of the ultimate award in band. It's the highest award that you can receive in a band program. This is the John Philip Suso Award. It's named after the great band leader, John Philip Suso, and leader of the United States Marine Band and others, and traveled all over the country. And that recipient of the John Philip Suso Award is Miss Alexis Dotson. Alrighty. And before we get to our senior awards, I do want to say some thank yous. I've listed them here on the program, but I want to make sure that they're recognized publicly. First, without these two people, I wouldn't be able to do the job that I do, and I certainly wouldn't have been able to do it this year, because as most of you know, my daughter Veda was, she's 9 months old now, by the way, she'll be a year, but her due date was the first day of band camp this past year. She was born a day early. She was born on the 25th, but on her first birthday is when we'll start our first day of band coming up this summer. So I know you don't want to think about summertime, those of you non-senior parents, but the first day of band is Veda's first birthday, so don't forget, all right? But anyway, if I didn't have these two ladies to help out and really take the reins for those first couple of weeks, while I was at home with my family, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish the things that we did. And I want to recognize Miss Laura Dotson and Miss Tanya Wagner. So thank you. Of course, all of you as well, all of you band parents, especially those of you that help with halftime hospitality, and all the other things that you did to make this year such a great success. We want to thank you. As well as anybody that came on band trips, chaperone band trips, and then also want to thank the Sandyvalley Alumni Association, who's always been very supportive of us throughout the years, and particularly the last couple of years as we were doing our fundraising efforts to get our new uniform jackets. They were very instrumental, pun intended, for allowing us to get those uniform jackets, so I want to thank them publicly. And if you know anybody in the Alumni Association, please make sure to let them know that we are very grateful for their generosity to us. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. And I guess as I call these people up, if you would, just go ahead and just stand up here. And if mom and dad want a photo op or something, then you can get your picture taken, all right? So our senior awards, these are all students who have been extremely dedicated to the band program, not just during their 4 years in high school, but also 3 years in middle school, and some of them 1 or 2 years at the elementary level as well. I have known them for as long as they've been since the middle school. So ever since they were 6th graders, I've had these students. And so it's a great joy and also extremely sad to watch these folks leave the band program and leave the nest. And it's going to be a tough day Sunday coming up, graduation day, to see them walk across the stage, but a very proud moment as well. Sometimes I feel like I am a parent to them just as much as you are parents to them, although I know you have to deal with all the bad stuff at home, so not that they're very bad, but it's a great pleasure and a great honor to teach all of these students, but particularly it's a great honor to teach the seniors and see them grow and watch them lead the next group of seniors and underclassmen, lead them into that next stage of being in band and then moving on into graduation. So I hope that all of these seniors have had a fantastic 4 years in high school band, and that their band experience was one that they will never forget, because I know that my band experience was one that I'll never forget, and that's why I'm standing here in front of you now, is because I had such great teachers and great support at home while I was in band. So I want to say publicly thank you to all of these seniors. They mean a lot to me. They are just a very special class. So as I call their names, please feel free to applaud as much as you want. And like I said, I know some of them were unable to get out of work schedules and that sort of thing, but please recognize them anyway. They'll be receiving their Senior Band Award, which includes it's a wooden plaque that says Sandyvalley Band Senior Award, Class of 2022, with a couple of photos on there. And then a little something, I think I'm allowed to do this, I'm not sure. I think I remember Mr. Fisher saying something about this, but if it's illegal, then you don't know about this, okay? 1 second. Okay. Now, this is not from the actual field, okay? But as many of you know, when the field caught on fire, we had to unroll a lot of it, and most of it is still rolled up over by the fences and all that sort of stuff, and so it's just laying there. It's been laying there for a while, so I decided I was going to do something about it. So I hope it stays there for a while. We could really get a lot of mileage out of this piece. So they'll be receiving their Senior Band Award, and then they'll also be receiving a piece of the turf, and to do with what they will. They put it, if you'd like to put it in a shadow box or whatever, seniors, please feel free to do that. But there's something rather significant about this. First of all, getting turf happened while these seniors, during their time here. It was a very exciting time, and we were outside when the field caught on fire, and so we got to watch it from our practice field go up in smoke, and it was a very interesting day. But so this turf holds some significance in that way, and then also all of the pieces of turf are cut to 22.5 inches long. The band students will know what that means. Parents, you may or may not know what that means. 22.5 inches is the step size that we take in marching band. You might be more familiar with 8 to 5. 8 steps for every 5 yard lines. That's a 22.5 inch step. So I cut all of these to 22.5 inches to represent taking their next step in life, that 22.5 inch step, going from high school into college or trade or job or wherever it is that they're going. So I hope that they enjoy these. I hope they take them with them wherever they go. I hope it wasn't illegal to do this. If it was, nice knowing you all. Thank you so much for having me here at Sandy Valley. So our first senior that we'll recognize is Miss Megan Burns. Is Megan here tonight? Our next senior is, and remember, when you come up, grab your stuff and then go stand in front of the screen. And if mom and dad want to get a picture, then you can get a picture. Is Miss Alexis Dotson. Our next senior that we want to recognize is Mr. Matt Gentry. All right, our next award, the next senior that we'd like to recognize is Miss Savannah Ritter. That's the best one. Old turf. Okay. All right, our next senior, like I said, I don't believe she's here tonight, but let's recognize Miss Vienna Sarver. And finally, Miss Lexi Six. All right, how about one more round of applause for all of our seniors this year? And moms, dads, if we need more photo ops at the end, we can adjust the lights and do whatever it is that we need to do. All right, go ahead. You guys can have a seat now. All right, we've reached the conclusion of our program. I'm going to run back to the booth, and we have a short video that was put together, about a 3-minute video, and then we're going to send you on your way back to your homes. So give me just a couple of seconds. I'll get back to the booth, and we'll get this video on. Here we go.